Hey y'all, welcome to Peyton Energetics. I'm Peyton and I'm a Pleiadian channel and starseed coach. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about starseeds and relationships because, as you probably know, this is one of those things that can be a real trouble spot for starseeds. So today we're going to talk a little bit about why that is, how that's changing, and what you can do about it. So we've talked now in several past videos about some of the common hallmark signs of starseeds, just what some of those things are that most starseeds tend to have in common. And unfortunately, one of those things is that starseeds tend to report difficulties in relationships. Now, this can take lots of different forms. It can be something as simple as just always feeling like you're a little out of step with the world, or it can also look like difficulties in forming relationships. Starseeds often report that they feel like the black sheep in their life. And so this is something that unfortunately most starseeds have in common, is some form of difficulty with relationships. So starseeds often report feeling isolated, feeling disconnected, just feeling like they don't quite fit in with their friends, their family, the world around them. This is something that is unfortunately the kind of hallmark identifier of the starseed. So why is that? Why is this something that so many starseeds struggle with? Well, that's what we're going to be taking a look at in today's video. But before we jump into looking at starseeds and relationships, don't forget, hit the subscribe button and the like button if you haven't done that yet. Now, there are a couple different reasons why starseeds tend to struggle in relationships. So one of the reasons that contributes to this feeling of disconnection that so many starseeds have goes back to the vibration of the starseed. Now, we've talked a lot in past videos about what a starseed is. And so a starseed essentially, according to the definition I use, which of course is not the only definition, but it's probably the most common. When we talk about a starseed, we're talking about someone who has galactic origins. So in the spiritual community, we often say that starseeds have a soul that originated from another star system. So what this means is starseeds have a very galactic energy. So the energy of the starseed, just the vibration that they give off, is very different from the average vibration on Earth. So what tends to happen with starseeds is they're on a slightly different radio station than the average person. And even though humans don't do this consciously, we can tell when someone is at a different vibration than we are. It's something we do at a very kind of primitive level, a very unconscious level. But what happens is starseeds are essentially on a very different radio station, and people can sense that. And so because of this very different signal or vibration that starseeds have, the average denser human can struggle to make sense of starseeds. They can sense that the starseed is a little different, that their energy doesn't quite make sense the way another denser human's vibration does. So starseeds tend to feel a little off to your average denser person, a non-starseed. And that is just that as humans, we sense each other's energy. We do this unconsciously, we do it instinctively. It's just a normal part of being human right now. But we're not doing this from the level of our conscious mind. So what happens with starseeds often is people can sense that the starseed's energy is a little different than what they're used to. So they can't make sense of a starseed the way they could your average person. So what happens with this is that people can feel like they can't make sense of a starseed. Like the starseed's a little foreign, like something they haven't encountered before, like something that doesn't quite make sense to them energetically. So what happens is this just creates a disconnect or a vibrational separation. And that's really all this boils down to, is vibrational difference. So the way this plays out or manifests, unfortunately, for a lot of starseeds is they just feel a little disconnected, like they're not quite speaking the same language as everyone around them. And this often shows up in family dynamics where there is a starseed mixing and mingling with non-starseed family members. And so starseeds often feel like the odd man out, like they don't quite fit in. Like the world around them doesn't necessarily make sense. They can't understand the decisions that other people are making. And this is all about vibrational difference. Just not being able to translate other vibrations. So unfortunately, how this will often manifest for starseeds is feeling disconnected from relationships, like you're not speaking the same language as everyone else. Now, something else that can cause starseeds to feel a little disconnected in relationships comes back to the memories that starseeds hold. Starseeds, because they carry more galactic energy than your average 3D person, means that starseeds have a little better recall of their soul experience than your average human does. So starseeds may have memories of other lifetimes, of living in other star systems, of remembering just at that soul instinctive level what it felt like to live in the higher dimensions. And so because of that, sometimes starseeds can feel a little like they don't really understand the world around them, that it seems barbaric, that it seems like people are making decisions that don't make sense. So this is something else that can kind of contribute to that starseed feeling being disconnected. Like what everyone else is interested in has no interest to you. Like you can't quite understand why people do what they do or are interested in what they're interested in, because oftentimes starseeds will have memories of other lifetimes, of remembering how civilizations are supposed to function, what it's like to have been in unity consciousness. So it can be a little isolating to be a starseed because you remember lifetimes in other systems where everyone supported each other and everything was for the benefit of everyone, where there was total freedom and sovereignty. So trying to make sense of a normal 3D experience can be a little confusing for a lot of starseeds. Even if this isn't something that they worry about on a conscious level, it's an undercurrent that's kind of always playing in the background. So this can also contribute to that kind of sense of disconnection in relationships, or just a disconnection from how the average person thinks, how they approach life. So this can make it a little harder for starseeds to find people they click with, to find, as we like to say, their tribe, right? Because it can be challenging for starseeds to find other people that are on their wavelength. And so that is all changing right now. The good news of all of this is that this is all changing. So now that you understand kind of how that starseed frequency can contribute to this struggle with relationships, because it's just being on a different channel than your average person, but that is all going away. So as y'all know, we are going through the splitting of timelines, and that is well underway right now, where the denser vibrations are dropping out of our experience. So the vibration of the entire planet is expanding dramatically. And as that happens, people are going to, according to the guides, and as y'all know, I work with the Pleiadians, and the Pleiadians like to say this is all changing as the frequency of the planet increases. It means that everyone else who has felt kind of separated from a starseed starts to be drawn to the frequency of a starseed. So everything that has kind of kept starseeds separated, disconnected, isolated is now what is going to make them a magnet. So the guides have said that we can expect to see that people are going to start to seek out starseed frequency, that it is going to feel nourishing to them. It is going to feel expansive to them. So although it's been a bit of a bumpy road for us for the past couple of years, as we went through this, period of ascension on the planet, that is all starting to change, where the vibrations are raising and a starseed frequency doesn't feel so different to people anymore. So it may have been a rough path up until now, but the guides say that this is getting easier by the day. As the energies on the planet expand, as these solar energies raise everyone's vibration, it is going to make starseed frequency very desired. Now, something else that can contribute to the difficulties that starseeds often have in relationships, that is another side effect of this vibrational difference we were just talking about, is that the energy of a starseed, when starseeds interact with denser humans, and when we talk about denser humans, we're never talking about this from the perspective of judgment. We are just talking about where someone is vibrating. So in these videos, I am never saying that starseeds are superior to anyone or inferior to anyone. We are only talking about this from the energetic level, from the level of frequency. So one thing that is another side effect of this difference in vibration between starseeds and your average human is that when starseeds are interacting with the average, maybe a denser human, maybe someone who is not awake, is that the energy of starseeds can be overpowering to denser humans. It can make them anxious. It can make them a little dizzy. It can make them feel physically uncomfortable just because of the frequency the starseed is holding. So people may have to step back from the energy of a starseed because it can just be too much for the nervous system of a denser human to be around the energy of a starseed. And I kind of learned this the hard way when two of my girlfriends told me on different occasions that my energy made them dizzy. And so they would have to take a couple steps back or sit 2 chairs away from me because they said my energy made them lightheaded and it just made them a little physically uncomfortable. So as a starseed, if you have noticed this or you sense that people pull back from you, it can just be, again, because of your frequency, that it can be a little strong for your average person. But of course, so many of us take this personally and we think there's something wrong with us. Why does everyone back away from me? But this can just be a function of your different vibration from that other person. And this can also happen with other light workers, even other starseeds, that it is just a function of vibrational difference. And this also often happens with humans who are very grounded. I have noticed that very grounded humans can find that starseed energy is a little strong for them. So just something to be aware of so that you don't take it personally, because I know it was a little bit of a shock to me when my friends told me that. So just knowing that can help you know that this isn't something personal. It's just everyone trying to figure each other out at an unconscious level. And something else that goes along with this vibrational difference that contributes to those relationship challenges is that the energy of a starseed can bring up other people's baggage. So when a starseed is around someone who is much denser, has a lot more lower vibrational energy in their field, whether that's a lot of fear energy or a lot of anger energy or a lot of judgment energy, being around the frequency of a starseed can bring up other people's stuff. And this can make people really uncomfortable. It is like you are being a mirror to them of their own issues. And this can be something that people really don't like. So this is another one of those kind of side effects of the frequency of starseeds, is that galactic energy can be an uncomfortable reflection for many people, especially people who have a lot of density in their energy field. So people may kind of step back from you, not want to engage with you as much, because when they do that, your energy brings up their unhealed wounds. So this is one of those other reasons that can make starseeds feel like it's difficult to connect, because some people will pull away when they're faced with their own reflection. So this is something else that the guides have noticed is very common with many starseeds. So anyway, I hope this has helped you understand a little bit better why starseeds can struggle in relationships and how this is fortunately changing for the better. So let me know in the comments below, how do you notice your energy affecting other people? Drop that in the comments. And while you're down there, don't forget, hit the subscribe button and the like button if you haven't done that yet. I'll see you next time. Bye.